What if the next generation of rocket engineers and satellite experts of the Philippines are already being trained today? And what if a simple competition involving CanSat satellites could become the foundation for technologies that may shape the country's future in aerospace, communications, and even national security? This is the story behind one of the most exciting science and engineering events in the country, the Philippine Satellite Rocket Competition 2026. From the 25th to the 29th of May, the Philippine Space Agency, or PhilSA, together with Indiana Aerospace University, successfully held the second edition of the Philippine Satellite Rocket Competition in Cebu. More than just a contest, the event became a gathering place for aspiring Filipino innovators, students, educators, and space enthusiasts who share one common dream: to help bring the Philippines closer to the future of space technology. For 5 days, participants immersed themselves in hands-on activities designed to transform classroom knowledge into real-world experience. The competition served as a platform where science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, commonly known as STEM, were no longer just academic subjects. Instead, they became tools for solving practical aerospace challenges. Throughout the event, participating teams went through a series of activities that mirrored actual engineering projects. These included rocket and CanSat exhibits, technical simulations, final inspections, rocket launches, data presentations, and the awarding ceremony. Every phase tested not only their technical knowledge, but also their ability to work as a team, solve problems under pressure, and adapt to unexpected challenges. One of the highlights of the competition was the rocket launch itself. Months of planning, designing, and testing eventually led to the moment when each team saw their hard work take flight. After launch, participants carefully analyzed the data gathered from their missions and presented their findings before judges and fellow competitors. In total, 24 teams from various high schools, universities, and student research and development units participated in the competition. Each team underwent intensive training in rocketry, satellite systems, mission planning, and space systems engineering. Students designed, built, tested, and launched their own CanSat rockets while learning how engineering principles are applied in real aerospace missions. For those unfamiliar with the concept, a CanSat is a miniature satellite designed to fit inside a container roughly the size of a beverage can. Despite its small size, it incorporates many of the same systems found in actual satellites, including sensors, communications equipment, and onboard electronics. CanSat programs have long been used around the world to introduce students to the fundamentals of aerospace engineering and satellite technology. And now, the Philippines is steadily building its own generation of future engineers and scientists through programs like this. PhilSA played a vital role in ensuring the success of the competition. The agency provided technical expertise through rocket inspections, mentorship, and participation in the panel of judges. Their involvement helped guarantee that all activities were conducted safely and according to engineering standards. Beyond the launches and technical activities, panel discussions were also held to strengthen aerospace and space science education in the country. Topics such as empowerment, inclusivity, and expanding opportunities for young Filipinos in the field of space technology were highlighted. These discussions emphasized an important reality. As the global space industry continues to expand, countries that invest in science and engineering education today are preparing themselves for the opportunities of tomorrow. Satellite technology is no longer limited to space exploration. It plays an essential role in weather forecasting, disaster response, communications, agriculture, environmental monitoring, and maritime awareness. For an archipelagic nation like the Philippines, these capabilities are becoming increasingly important. However, the significance of these technologies extends beyond civilian applications. Around the world, satellite systems, sensors, communications networks, and mission planning technologies also contribute to national security. Modern armed forces rely heavily on aerospace technologies for surveillance, communications, navigation, and intelligence gathering. That does not mean the competition itself has military objectives. Rather, it demonstrates how the knowledge and skills acquired by students today could someday contribute to future technologies that support the country's security and technological independence. As the armed forces of the Philippines continue their modernization efforts, the demand for experts in aerospace engineering, satellite systems, artificial intelligence, unmanned platforms, and advanced communications will continue to grow. It is not impossible that some of the students participating in today's competition may one day become the engineers behind locally developed surveillance satellites, unmanned aerial systems, or next-generation communications technologies. After all, many of the innovations that shaped the modern world began as educational projects and research programs. The same could be said for the technologies used by leading space powers today. Every major achievement starts with curiosity, experimentation, and a willingness to dream beyond what seems possible. Another remarkable aspect of the competition is the culture of innovation that it helps create among young Filipinos. In many countries with advanced aerospace industries, student competitions and university research programs have often served as the starting point for breakthrough technologies and successful careers in engineering and science. By exposing participants to real-world challenges at an early stage, programs like the Philippine CanSat rocket competition encourage critical thinking, creativity, and a spirit of collaboration that are essential in highly technical fields. The event also demonstrates the importance of partnerships between government agencies, educational institutions, and the private sector. Such collaborations create opportunities for students to gain access to mentorship, advanced knowledge, and practical experiences that cannot always be obtained inside a traditional classroom. More importantly, the competition sends a powerful message to the younger generation. It shows that world-class innovation does not always have to come from abroad. Filipino talent, when provided with the right opportunities and support, is capable of producing ideas and technologies that can compete on the international stage. As interest in space science and aerospace engineering continues to grow, events like these may inspire even more young Filipinos to pursue careers that will help shape the country's future in science, technology, and innovation for decades to come. The Philippine CanSat Rocket Competition 2026 is more than just a showcase of student talent. It represents an investment in the country's future. It is proof that the Philippines is steadily cultivating a new generation of scientists, engineers, and innovators capable of contributing not only to the advancement of the nation's space sector, but also to its economic growth and technological competitiveness. Perhaps one day, some of the students who launch these small rockets will design satellites that monitor Philippine waters. Perhaps they will develop technologies that strengthen communications and disaster response. Or perhaps they will lead future aerospace projects that place the Philippines among the emerging players in the global space industry. Because the future of the country is not only being built on land, at sea, or in the skies. Little by little, it is also reaching towards space. And with the talent, creativity, and determination of young Filipinos, that future may be closer than many people realize.